Hey everybody. Have you ever noticed that people are willing to destroy themselves in a workout, but yet they're not willing to take the time to stretch or foam roll or place any emphasis on flexibility or mobility? I know so many people that just kill themselves in the gym and they'll just literally pound themselves into the pavement doing burpees and jumping and running and sprinting and slamming things, and yet won't take a minute to stretch or won't take a minute to foam roll or won't take 5 minutes for deep breathing. I know that I was that person for a lot of years. Even when I would instruct people to stretch and foam roll, I still never made it a priority for myself. I never made it a part of my day. I never figured out how to get the schedule. And then one day my body broke. And when I say it broke, I mean it broke. And I have been trying to put it back together for the better part of the past 2 years. The practitioners that I work with have said things like, it feels like you have a cast all over your body and we're pulling webbing away. And it's just from year after year after year after year of never addressing my flexibility, my mobility. And then all of the sudden I started sitting more than normal, doing more nutrition instead of training. I've always done a lot of nutrition, but now I'm doing pretty much almost all nutrition. And then I might train for 1 to 2 hours a day. So I'm sitting all day long. And what started happening is I started getting a pretty extreme swelling in my lower belly and also just a lot of pain in my hips. And, it felt like I just woke up one day and had old lady arthritis. I legitimately did. And I'm 47 and it didn't really feel like I should feel that way. And so I just started trying to basically break my body down, pull it apart completely so that it could be put back together again. And one of the key components to that, which I talk about all the time, was I started doing some deep breathing and stretching. The breathing has basically made it to where my nervous system has calmed down and my muscles are not in a constant state of contraction, which is basically what they felt like all the time, swollen. And because they were so contracted, my lymphatic system could not drain. So I was just basically staying swollen all the time and still do feel swollen, but it has improved and it continues to improve. And I'm so thankful for that. And I know there's varying reasons for why this is happening, but I'm just curious how many of you out there are on the high intensity train, but you're not doing anything for the backup. You're not doing anything for your flexibility, your mobility, and just to make your body less acidic and to keep it from holding on to toxins every day. Take time to stretch, take time to foam roll, make yourself a priority. Take 10 deep breaths every morning, middle of the day, and at the end of the day. Do it in bed before you get out of bed. Do it in bed before you fall asleep. Do it in the shower. Do it whenever you can so that you can calm that nervous system down. I'm going to show you a stretch that was actually taught to me. I have an instructor that I work with here at Integrity. Her name is Rachel, and she has a very extensive background. One of her backgrounds is in yoga. Now, she's not necessarily teaching me just yoga, though she's teaching me all about exercise, physiology, kinesiology, and just breaking down that acidity in the body and working with my fascia and unlocking my fascia. And she's doing an outstanding job at it as well. So today what we did was she asked me to just put my arm lengthened in line with my shoulder and put it all the way up against the wall. And then she just asked me to look the opposite direction and just have all of my chest opening up. And then she asked me to center and to take a deep breath in through my belly like I always do and move my head up as I take in that deep breath, and then move my head down as I release that breath, and then move my head over as I take in that deep breath, and then move my head back as I exhale that deep breath. Our second position was arm up and coming all the way over and turning away from it. So much stretch comes in here. Doing the same thing. Deep breath in all the way up. Exhaling the breath all the way down. Deep breath in all the way over. Exhaling the breath all the way back. Ultimately, what this can do, we don't realize if our chest is tight and if we are forward shoulder, then our brachial plexus here, it's going to end up compressing nerves. It's going to impact the body's ability to drain properly in terms of your lymphatic system. It's also going to impact your circulation and just your blood flow, which is going to impact your energy for sure. Numbness and tingling is going to start to happen if you are having compression here. This is an excellent stretch, but the breath with the stretch is very important. The focus on the breath with the stretch is very important. Really thorough breath in, hold it, and a very thorough breath out, nice and slow, and hold it. I hope that you guys will try this. It's so simple. If you are not making your flexibility a priority, you need to start. Take some advice from me. It's not worth it. You do not want to keep breaking your body down. Make the time for it, because ultimately what it'll do is it'll make you healthier on the inside. Not just looking good on the outside, but it'll actually make you healthier on the inside. I hope this helps you guys. God bless you.